What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Bruins offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Motion from the wideout. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throwing, Imaliava. Unloads to the right. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's dropped. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Imaliava. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. The Terrapins offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And now here comes Malik Washington. He was right on target in their victory last time out. Better than 70% completion rate and more than 350 yards.
And I'll tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not have been talking about him preseason, but we're talking about him now.
Yeah, and we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me. Not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved. But I'm going to play, and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been balling.
Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Left side is Fleming. Runs through, man. He might have space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down, because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense.
Wide open spaces. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Looking for the tie with the extra point. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, it's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Fires left side. It's Smith. Inside the 40. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for room. It's Knight. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Third and long. A lot of ground to cover. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Right down the middle. And the missed connection on third down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That's caught. It's Fleming. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Smith. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Running inside, it's Knight. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Breaks a tackle and he might go. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Knight. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Third down in the gun. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Here's some daylight. Enough to move the chains. Looking for more room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Pulls it. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open, and then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Could be an alley. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Turns it upfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to squeak through the pile. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Iamaleava.
It's hard to have success on wide receivers.
Runs through. Continues to fight for yards. He's at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Leaves it in his belly. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Iamaleava from the gun on 3rd down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown, UCLA! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it in his hands. He loved his matchup, finding the big fella, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That running game was was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play at it.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Down goes the quarterback, and they turn 2nd and short into 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Needs it here on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing, Imaliava. He'll pull it down and run. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
This time he's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Gonna run it. It's Knight. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. The ride. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. They'll flip it out to the back of the screen. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. Now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Needs it. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Hits the slide. Got the first down with his feet. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Smith.
And I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the first half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good first half together. Going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game, and I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
To throw, it's Washington. Rolls right. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Hits the hole. It's Knight. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 15 team, the LSU Tigers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense
snags it, and he's open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Drives inside. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Still looking to his right. He'll throw it. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The offense lining up for a first down play. Finds a crease, it's Knight. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Bruins in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Holds on, it's Knight. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard.
Touchdown, Bruins! He got a step and just dusted the field. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He's got great speed. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Buying time to his right. Fires downfield. Right side, it's Fleming. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out wide left, it's Fleming. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
You know, know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
This is a design run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Matthews. Bring him down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Saying in the gun on third down. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his man. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Sweet cut there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Play fake, Iamaleava. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Straight ahead, it's Smith. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Sets his feet, it's Washington. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hits inside. It's Knight.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Iamaleava. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Keeps it on the option. There's a crease. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Gives it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sets his feet. It's Washington. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have...
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Coming out with it, it's Manning. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Smith. Picked up 8 yards there, third down and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Moves to his right. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Durr. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run, it's Smith. Got and into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Maryland! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
UCLA will go back to work on offense. But they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Smith. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
To the air. It's Washington. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He picks it up, that's a live ball.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Matthews. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second and long here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Throwing, Iamaleava. Rushes on. Got it. Touchdown, Bruins. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Washington. Finds his man down the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
So important keeping those new downs coming, getting that 1st down. We don't need to panic right now. We got a long way to go. We still got plenty of time to accomplish it.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Left side is Fleming. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
They'll run it on 4th down. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. zone, looking for a space. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. They give it to him again. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Look out! That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He really needs to get away a good kick here. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Taken down right away. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so